Tax policy can help in a number of ways. If you look at some of the drivers of social mobility, you'd be looking at things like access to quality education, or the ability to reskill in the course of your career, access to the labor market, or the ability to become entrepreneurial, to innovate, and to get into those kind of activities. And I think in all of those areas, you can see ways in which tax policy can facilitate, can open up opportunities, and can help smooth the path so that people can realize their full potential.
My approach is that we should be sparing in the way we use tax incentives, because if we use them too broadly, we will end up having incentives that cost a great deal but benefit the wrong people, and they may even create perverse incentives. So, for example, tax incentives for all small businesses could create a barrier to growth because businesses will bunch below the threshold and try to remain small. And therefore, that doesn't seem to me to be creating social mobility.
We see a very strong association between innovation and social mobility. But this is particularly true when the innovation is coming from new entrants. And we also see that in areas where incumbents are spending more on lobbying activities, for instance, this leads to lower social mobility. So as a result, we should be thinking about more pro-competitive policies, policies that will encourage more entrants, for instance.
There are many talented people everywhere in society, and so if you deprive a good part of society from such opportunities, you don't give people the opportunities to get educated, to get credit and so on, then they won't do what their talents would enable them to do otherwise.
If you look at, for example, digital economy and the way things are developing there, it's kind of exploding at the moment. And with that, you have things like the sharing economy as well, which is a great way for people to start to develop new activities and new ways of exploring their creativity, their innovative side, becoming entrepreneurial. Now, tax policy, I think, can play on the one hand a positive role in enabling people smoothly and easily to get into those kind of activities. It can also risk having a negative role by putting obstacles in the way. So I think what we're looking at in the policy mix is how can we remove obstacles and facilitate things so that people can really reach their full potential in a playing field that's level, where everyone has the same opportunities.